Disability hate crime, there's two things I think really you need to look at. One is an obvious disability such as using walking sticks or a wheelchair. That's pretty obvious to people when they see, and in which case they are deliberately targeting you as a person, whether you've got a disability. The other one is a disability which you can't always see, like a mental disability or a physical disability that doesn't show so obviously. People tend to think that there's nothing wrong with people, and I think they don't like the fact that you can probably get disability allowances and things, and they think that you shouldn't have anything more than what you've got already, and you shouldn't have anything more than what they get. I've had many experiences in hate crime. One that is really prominent to me at the moment is I can't get about very much to take my dogs out for walks, so I use a motorised scooter. I've got two little Cavalier King Charles which will walk nicely beside the scooter. I live in a country area, so footpaths aren't always available, and one day I was taking the Charles out for a walk with the scooter on the proper side of the road, and I've got all markings on the scooter and reflective things on the dogs so they can be seen, and going around a slight bend where the footpath disappears, so I have to go onto the road just slightly but keep my dogs well into the left hand side. I get this car come up behind, and the guy has blown his horn and flashing his lights like mad behind me and follows me for perhaps 200 or 300 yards around the corner. And as he goes past, he shouts out of the window, "You geriatric bastard, you shouldn't be on the road, get off the road." In which case I shout back, "Come and tell me in my face if you've got a problem." The guy hurriedly brakes in front of me, slips his car into reverse gear and comes shooting back towards my scooter. I'm scared stiff for the dogs because I thought, well, is he going to hit me and the dogs? So I was trying to get the dogs out of the way of the car, and he does actually back into the scooter. So it pushes me across into the road. It was just because he had to come slower around the corner and just wait for me to get around the corner. And this happens a lot with the scooter, unfortunately. Even if you're on the footpath, people shout at you and tell you to get off, you shouldn't be on there. So it's just terrible when you go out, especially in the countryside. I think it's helped me doing the hate crime course because I now understand more of what a hate crime means and what it is. Also, having talked to other people on the course and other people that have been trained, you get ideas from them what's happened to them. So what you probably thought wasn't a hate crime is, and by talking to other people you get that information and help from them, how they dealt with it, how they reported it, and how they felt with what happened to them. So I think it's something that really has helped us to try and pass this information on as well to the people, so that they are aware of what they can do and when, and who they report it to. I found that being part of the disability hate crime has been very rewarding. Not only have I met loads of other people with disabilities and found out how they cope with day-to-day life of hate crimes, the knowledge that's been passed on by the groups that are trained us has been really good. The police obviously are trying to do the best to help, but they do need us to work with them and to help sort things out so that they can do more for us. But you've got to do things for yourself as well. So the more you support it, the more you report it, the better off we're going to be. Right, if I knew someone who'd been a victim of hate crime, what I would do is recommend that they contact the local group, or there's a list of numbers which you can contact to speak to them and report it. You must report it, because everything that is not reported is just counted as if there's nothing happened to us, but it is happening to us. So you need to report things. You need to let people know that you're not just going to be set on and stopped from doing things. You have a right to live, same as everyone else. The main thing is not to be scared. Don't be frightened of reporting it, because the police will help you. Other organisations will help you as well. The thing is not to let people win, because they're so weak themselves, they've got to pick on you. And to pick on you, you've got to prove that you're stronger and you're better than them. You might be disabled, but that doesn't mean to say you're not human and you're not good for loads and loads of things. So have confidence and go for it.